I'm not going to stay that long. I'm going to do part 1, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow and do part 2, however many pieces here that I need to. This is very important. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hey, I'm on here live. I'm glad I checked my volume. Can y'all hear me, babies? I'm doing an emergency show. I was requested to do this, and this isn't the first time I was asked to do the show. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, baby? Hi, San Diego. I want to make sure y'all hear me. This is an emergency reading I was asked to do. And to be honest with you, somebody asked me, a lady came to me from Instagram and paid me because she's a fan of this man named LATRUTH. This was before he got his stomach surgery, saying he had cancer in his stomach and they needed to remove his stomach to remove the cancer. So this man named LATRUTH, he was telling everybody he was getting the cancer surgery, getting his stomach took out. And he got a wife. I think he got 3-4 children. So I don't know if you know this man named LATRUTH, or I think his last name might be LATRUTH. I told her, because she wanted me to reach out to him, and I said no, because I don't know him, and I know he got a large audience. I said, that man is not happy with his wife, and he finna get this stomach surgery. And she said, well, can he change? And I just don't want to get the surgery. I'm scared for him. I said, no, he's going to be okay. He has to get the surgery. That's what he wants to do. I said, but it's a problem here with his relationship. I could tell he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of mental, emotional pain. And she asked me to do it privately and do it. I'm not saying anything publicly, but I'll tell you, you can tell him what I'm saying, because I don't know if the man is interested or believe in people like me. They have a spiritual ability, but I said that man miserable. And somebody else brought it up to me tonight and said that him and the wife been fighting. Now he done had the stomach surgery. And I said, and she was on the phone. My assistant, actually, she was on the phone. And the lady let her be on the phone and listen. I said, no, this is not going to work out because this man is very miserable. Let me tell you something. I haven't listened to the video of them fighting. I don't really like to listen to all the stuff before I do preliminary reading, but I got a few cards here. I'm going to listen to some of it tomorrow, and I see the wife. I did see a little bit of the caption saying he attacked her and he fucking around, and he saying she attacked him. You know, I don't know, like I said, if he believed in this or if somebody could get a message to him for me. They fighting like this and disagreeing. I don't know why this is, and she says she's cheating, but I don't trust the wife. And I feel like the wife has also cheated or talked to another man, because I see several men involved here, and somebody I see in law enforcement. Either she's talking to a lawyer or police involved here, or police and lawyers are involved here. This lady is saying one thing in his face, or she might also be saying it in his face and saying behind his back. She got one foot in a relationship with him, and she's talking to another man. And she's also talking to somebody that's hidden, like a high priest, somebody do spiritual work, and she really wants to do something to this man, LATRUTH. And the reason why my message is to LATRUTH need to stand back and shut the fuck up. He needs to get out this house with this wife right now, get in a safe place and talk to an attorney as well as the police himself and get a restraining order. He needs to stop arguing with this lady. If he don't put his hands on this lady, he needs to stop putting his hands on this lady and stop letting her put her hands on him. They need to get some space to cool this down. Why? Because I see a man that is talking to his wife and might have said some words to him. It might be more than one man from what I'm looking at here, but I know law enforcement is involved here, and I see lawyers are involved here. Somebody want to plot to kill this man. Kill LATRUTH. I see it on him as well. I don't know if he's drinking and depressed or doing some type of substance. The wife is drinking and doing some type of substance. They want to hem this man in. Lord have mercy. I hate to say that. It's 2 or 3 different niggas, and it's drug use and sex addiction in here. One of them is cheating on the other. If he hasn't cheated, she has also cheated, because they got a sexual problem here and a drug problem here. Both of them have engaged in drinking and getting high and sexual shit. So I'm wondering, did they do group sex? Did they do threesomes? As well as the wife talking to a couple of niggas and she done cheated because she is coming up as the high priestess and queen of swords. She is out for blood for him. I'm not going to blame all this on him, but I see dead people on this man, like physically dead people on this man. So I'm wondering, is his mother or grandmother? Somebody is, when I see that, I said, let's go live right now, goddammit. I ain't going to stop. This man got death on him. He better stop it. Stop provoking her. Stop arguing with her. Because this man, I see, even though he's had his stomach removed, let me tell you something. That's telling me he has a lot of mental and emotional pain from his little boy self and his childhood and his mother. It's another female too. It's physically dead people's hanging around him. And when I see that, I said, let me go live because somebody is this woman, this wife here, and somebody else around her, and it's men's. And I see somebody in law enforcement. So I don't know if somebody also in law enforcement that she deal with, that know, that believe that he's the problem, that want to do something to him and kill him or set him up to be murdered. He needs to get a breather from his wife and shut the fuck up because he's in a lot of pain. He's very heartbroken. He's had a lot of insecurities, instability as a little boy. I see law enforcement here. One of them been locked up. So I don't know if both of them got locked up for jumping on each other or she got locked up, but he got locked up. But she feels like she's bound and trapped in a prison. And she got women also encouraging her to attack this man. And I'm wondering what, like, you owe me, you're going to pay for this motherfucker one way or another. I don't know if he got an insurance policy or she got one or want to see this man in the ground one way or another. You're going to fucking pay me and you're going to give me what you fucking owe me. Somebody is plotting to have this man set up an ambush viciously. So I'm really, like I said, I ain't really read him. I ain't listened to his whole story. I don't want to fucking know at this point because I want to be able to hear straight from the spirit. It's about 2 or 3 physically dead people. And I wonder, is his mother alive or the mother physically dead? 3 at the most, 3 dead peoples, physically dead peoples, and 2 of them real strong females. Then I see a child. So I wondered, did they have a child that died, or was a child in his family that physically died, or some kind of pet or animal? I don't know if they have any, or was ones around them or the family. It's some snakish shit going on. This man, because he's already so hurt from his childhood, and he's so hurt mentally and emotionally, like this man's mind is not stable, and he is not in position to deal with her rationally as a grown man in a relationship because I see him crying. I see him stressed out, and 2, he had his gut cut. So if he had his stomach cut on or a piece of it cut out or the whole thing cut out, that will deal with the first heart and the first immune system, which will be in his digestive system and gut. Whenever somebody has problems there with the stomach, with the intestine, have bypass surgery, gastric sleeve, or cancer in the gut, that's his first heart and first immune system. You have 2 immune systems, and the gut is the biggest one, and the stomach is the biggest one. So I don't know if he was eating his feelings or eating, not dealing with real issues, or something tied to his mother and his father and his relationships with women. He picks the wrong women. He doesn't deal with women correctly. He doesn't know how to be a grown man because he's such a wounded little boy, and he didn't grow up properly with the right adults in his family, here and an auntie as well. So I'm wondering who is physically dead that's holding on to him and hanging on to him because they love him so much. These are female energies and entities. So if y'all can tell me, is the man mama still physically alive? Mama, grandmama, aunties, what is this? Because they are holding on to the truth very, very strong because he's unstable and weak, and he's attacking and lashing out at her, and that's very female. He needs to pull away, get into a safe place, because if he's not, somebody's getting killed. If somebody's not getting killed, they get injured very bad if they can get away without being murdered. And it is him. Somebody got murder on their mind, goddammit, when it comes to him. And I'm seeing the depression, the anxiety, the anguish, and it's also tied to his surgery. I don't know if he needs more surgery or if he's gonna need some more goddamn surgery from getting fucked. Goddamn it. From them talking about killing his ass. I'm talking about fucking him up, overkilling. Either stabbing or shooting where I'm seeing blood every goddamn well. He needs to really sit down, and I'm seeing this woman's in this. It's also black magic involved, and it is the upheaval. The tower is involved. They really having a problem. This is not a stunt. But it's so much negative and evil energy and other people behind this and involved in this. I'm just wondering, why am I seeing police and lawyers and drug addiction and sex addiction? Somebody's secretly doing something, but either they had an open marriage. Either he let her fuck somebody, she let him fuck somebody one time, or they had a close buddy that they was, getting together with, or she cheated on him, or he cheated on her. Before this surgery shit, she was dealing with niggas on the low. So I don't know what she do or what she did before this, or, thinking she cute or want to be a celebrity or popular or flirting with other celebrities, want to get fucked all in the ass or make her husband jealous or do this behind his back or keep, it's somebody with some cheating here on both sides, her talking to men's, see, and want to be sexually attractive to men's. And then him, I just, this is about money and fighting and opportunities, messages, so either telephone, email, or mail, where there's fighting here and discussing or thinking about divorce. Oh, the baby's leading a DM. See, and that she like that. She like that. And this man is in so much pain. I don't feel led to attack him. This man needs to get away and get some therapy and get some counseling, get by himself, because he is very distraught and very depressed about this, but he needs to get out of the house with her right now. He needs to get where she can't just pop up, and he needs to stop going where she is or calling her or lashing out or hitting her back, because I'm afraid this is going to lead to murder. This is going to lead to one of them being murdered or one of them being injured, and I'm afraid it's him, because it's other men she's been dealing with that's been watching this, and they have secretly reached out to her, don't like him, and want to do something to him, already jealous of him, intimidating him, feel like he's acting like a little boy instead of a grown man. But this man has a lot of emotional issues and pain, childhood pain, and maybe the surgery is helping him to start building his confidence, but he's empty and heartbroken and wounded inside. He's missing someone in his family that he feels like he really needs a lot of stability and emotional support from, and it's female. It's more female than male. So it makes me wonder, who is the females in his family that he feels like he really needs right now? But he needs to know, from what I'm seeing, the females are on him. I keep seeing his mother. I don't know if it's, like I said, the mother, grandmother, auntie, someone else, as well as I'm wondering what happened or what did not happen with the father or male role models in his family, because it looks like he was heartbroken when he was little, and he needs to get away to get a clear head. The law enforcement is involved here. And this is about previous projects that they worked on in groups with money and opportunities, but now it's fighting and conflict around the money and opportunities. And somebody, along with him being violent and she being violent, that's what bothers me about this, because somebody else young, I don't know how he is, but a young hothead is rushing in to try to save her, protect her, defend her, or argue for her, and to be violent towards LATRUTH. And this is also one of her lovers. There's somebody also dealing with someone very powerful, a man very powerful, that also has ties to organized crime, that many people fear, that are sitting back and watching this, that either want to be her lover, be involved in this, or this is representing how her and her husband used to be close and be lovers, and now her husband is the hangman. Somebody is discussing this man's death. I am willing to be wrong about what I'm getting. That's why I want to come back to let him know this is not cute. This is not funny. This is not the way to handle this because now this lady feels so vicious. She's coming up as the the queen of swords and the high priestess. She hates him. She hates his guts and she wants to go straight for his jugular. And I don't know if he's arguing with her family members. Maybe that's what I'm getting, male people in her family, male associates, but also somebody she dealt with or that wants to deal with her and be with her. Several men here that I'm seeing, and I'm seeing lawyers and law enforcement again, and they actually have threatened him. I wonder why he threatened her and she threatened him. Did somebody, other men, threaten him and get involved in this shit to take up for her? And this is what is scaring me, because they actually have it on their mind to ambush him. That's why he needs to stop this. As the man and as the father, he needs to stop this bickering with this lady. He needs to get out of the house, because I don't want us to hear a 911 call one day and where they coming to take his ass up out of there, and then she say it's self-defense. And I'm kind of wondering if I don't know y'all tell me, who is putting the most videos out about this? Is the man LATRUTH putting more videos out about this? Or is his wife, Mrs. LATRUTH, putting out more videos about this? Because whoever is constantly talking about it and they tell him, that's the one that's staging the ambush. That's, you know what, Lord, forgive me. Because I'm willing to be completely wrong about this bullshit. Is it him putting out? You said his father was going back and forth. Okay, excuse me, baby. God bless me. His father, so LATRUTH's father's going back. Did LATRUTH grow up with his father? Since the father is in it. Now, thank you, Rich, for donating, baby. Was his father growing up with him? You said LATRUTH is talking about it too much. Well, he's very emotional. I understand that. And I'm sensing his father did not raise him the way he should have, because he's too emotional and mature in public, and he's fighting her. But I keep seeing the wife is more cunning than you know. The wife is more controlling and manipulative and cunning than him. She's got more of a mind than a nigga than him. And that's why I'm telling he needs to get LATRUTH's brother. Thank you, Tika. So his brother is going back and forth with who, baby? Oh, he live right now? Okay, so did LATRUTH grow up with his father? Was he close to the father and brother? And is his mother still alive? Is his mother, his grandma, aunties? Do you know if it's any females close to him or physically dead? Because I see a couple of physically dead women wrapped around him, trying to comfort him. He got deaf spirits on him. And that's what scares me so bad. You said, LATRUTH said this was a prank. No, it's not. This is not a prank, because I'm looking at the cards and this is not what they're saying. So we're going to see if this is a prank. It's not. I'm looking at this right now. There's a problem with them and their relationships. The cards don't lie. But we're going to see. If he says it's a prank, I'm not going to read this again. I might look at this again tomorrow. Said she got her father involved because she said he was doing. Thank you, baby. So these are the men I see. The mother's dead. She's on him. His father was dead. Yeah, but I wanted, did he grow up and he was a good father and really train him? Because the way he's responding now, that's not someone that had a strong father that teaches him how to deal his masculine identity and suppress the feminine, and to be able to negotiate and play the 48 laws of power and think logically and non-emotionally, not acting like a woman. This stuff is real female, what he's doing. And responding to her is very female. And yes, thank you. Say it's not a prank. I don't think it is. His mother and sister died. Oh my God, baby. Thank you, Divine Healing Water. So his sister is physically dead. These are the two females. They're trying to warn him and they're trying to tell him to get away from this situation. And I don't believe I'm wrong. I don't believe this is just a prank he's talking about. And what I'm getting is not real, because I'm also looking at the cards here. The Ten of Swords. I asked about the Ten of Swords. I have the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. One of them, him, the other, either she, him, come in and beat his ass. And then while he was trying to get out, he hit her ass. And then, so they want revenge. These men close to her want to actually set him up and kill his motherfucking ass. So see, He's talking about it's a prank, and I'm willing to believe. I'm standing by what the fuck I said. I'm standing on all 10. This is not no. He talked too motherfucking much, and he acts too female. He needs to step away. But then again, since he says a joke, I guess it ain't nothing to motherfucking step away from. But I'm telling you from what I'm seeing here, this lady, either she been arrested. Y'all let me know if she's been arrested for going upside his head or going upside his mouth. Goddamn it, or hitting him in the chest, whatever. Really wanting to fuck up his surgery. You think you so special, you think so cute, they don't put you together, bitch, I'll tear that shit apart. That is the kind of shit like undo his surgery. She's very jealous and emotionally insecure about him and feel like you owe me and I done been here for you. She really wanted the nigga to stay fat, goddammit. And then the nigga don't trim down and say he think you special. You ain't about shit, nigga. I'll go in there and go in your stomach. I'm talking about this lady's very vindictive because she feels like she's done a lot for him and been there for him and heard him crying and going through all his mental and emotional issues because he wasn't strong as a man and very secure. And his mama been weighing down on him. I'm wondering where his grandmother is. Is his grandmother on the mother's side or grandmama on the daddy's side still physically living? Because he's got a lot of feminine energy hanging on him that's trying to love and support him. And he's in a lot of mental. He really need a lot of psychotherapy because she's not the one to give it to him as a female. She likes to manipulate and control him and get his money. And she knows his secrets and she sometimes sucker punches him. And she's got a vicious off the chain ass mouth, goddammit. He got one, but she's more vicious and more surgical than him because she comes off as the Queen of Swords and she's very angry. She's very upset. She's very middle. She feels like for what she's given him and these children and the life she's had before him and after him, she has not gotten what she deserves. That's what she feels. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. And she's angry and resentful. This is not a goddamn joke. He is lying and he has a lot of issues. That's why he needs to get away from her. For this shit jump off and they ambush this man and put feet and legs and bullets and not. Look, I'm going to get off of it because y'all say the man said it's the goddamn lie. This shit is a joke. He over there cracking jokes about this shit. Oh, she done left the home? One of them needed to. He needs to go seek treatment. And he needs to stop talking shit online about this and try to work through his own issues and give her a breather. He takes a breather, and then one of them is trying to hide money so the other one won't get it, and it's not going to work because if they married, legally married, she got them children. He makes a lot of money. I think he might be a wealthy man. He's going to have to pay her. This is not going to go away because he wants this to go away. Trying to say this shit is, laughing, hee-haw. Because the way I see it, some men that ain't he and ha-haing with him, I see some guns being polished, goddammit. Loaded. Want to do something to him. That's why he don't need to, really right now, he don't need to be where they know he at by his goddamn himself without no security or cameras and somebody around him because, but then again, they know the layout of where he at. Come in there on this nigga and see. I hate to say stuff like that, but that's what I'm seeing that's involved here. And this lady is very mentally and emotionally unstable from what he has done to her and the stuff she's done. And she's just, her nerves is bad. The bitch feeling trigger happy, goddammit. So several folks is feeling trigger happy about him. And that's why I saw them dead people, physically dead people around him, worried about his life, don't want him to come over there. But the way he handling this, we're going to watch this and see, since y'all say he lied now, saying the shit is made up and all that. Once I seen that and I looked at this, I said, oh, yeah. See, it's somebody still feeling very violent about him. They want to lay this nigga down. And he already not sleeping. He's not resting. A lover. One of them got a lover tied to this, and I think it's her. And they're watching him and stalking him. Law enforcement, it's several men, and they're thinking about now, these men are thinking about the safety of her children. Does he have any boys, or are all of them girls? I don't know. One of them wants to move away and take a trip and relax. He's the star and center of attention, but now she's trying to make herself the star and a center of attention and the victim, but she's feeling out in the cold. And this is a three-way. One of them has been cheating. And at one time, both of them might have, but right now, there's one of them has a lover. And the lover is not him and his wife fucking each other. This is something new, a new engagement and promising business deals. And this thing they're dealing with now must have uprooted, or there's so much rage here. So much rage. And so there's a new lover here. The Ace of Wands. Someone, does she have a new man that wants to be with her, or has she screwed someone? But I see a lot of these men, and I wonder what sign is he? Is she a fire sign? Is he a fire sign? Either they are Aries or a Sagittarius or a Leo. I wonder, is anybody fiery between those two, or somebody around them? Because there are several men that want to run up on him, and an older man too that's very emotional, that's got his foot in two camps spying on him. Okay, why they want to do all kind of strange things and violent things and put feet and legs and elbows all on this man? If he's saying this is a joke, I'm gonna leave this shit alone. I'm gonna stay the fuck up out of here. And why do I see people in law enforcement? Why do I see police and lawyers involved in here? This is not. But then again, he like it, I love it. Goddamn it, he said it's made up some shit. The LATRUTH is a Gemini. Oh Lord, that's even worse. Because see, with a Gemini, that's air. They mind all over the place. They might be feeling one way 1 minute, and the next minute flip on your ass. You be wondering what the fuck this shit came from. Okay, so he's a Gemini. What is she? What sign is his wife? Since he's a Gemini, and I wonder, does he have any fire in there anyway? Yeah, but it's the older man, but it's also younger ones that done threatened him and actually plotting. She said he wanted polygamy. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And especially now, since this is an illusion and deception, he's fooling himself. He has all girls. Okay, thank you, because this is about the little children. I wonder, does he have a boy anywhere, or is it just all girls by her? The father was fierce. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Tika. But it's the father and also some younger men. He might have had a tummy tuck, baby. If he was fat and they cut the stomach while it was in there, they probably nipped and tucked him and put him together. From what I see about a picture my assistant showed me, he looks much better now. His body looks much better, and he looks more healthier. So it looked like he did have some type of tucking, because to be as big as he was, there's no way they could do stomach surgery and had that fat laying over like that. He had to have something done. Whoever did it, they did a very good job. So he's about to have a cash out. Okay, so he's been hiding this for years. He was putting his hands on her for a while. But see, the thing is, they both were instigating this, involved in this. Why would she even stay with somebody that was doing that? She's just as wild and dramatic as him. They both keep up shit. That's what the fuck I'm saying. And she's a Cancer, so she's very water. She's water. Okay, and I wonder what other sign. Her birth sign might be Cancer, but we don't know what her rising is. Because I know she can be very fiery and very intense. She can be difficult for him to deal with, because many times she gets on go, 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 and she can be very masculine. So I don't know if she provoked him to do it. Sometimes she's more masculine and he's more feminine. And she knows how to punch his buttons and provoke him. But these men involved want to take it somewhere else, where this nigga lay down and don't get up. And that's why I'm concerned. Said his mother, really? That long ago? He was only 5. Oh my gosh. And see, that's still hurting him. So I wonder, who was the mother figure after he became 5? Because he has so much pain around women and a lot of instability in between around women and his mom. It's still a lot of hurt around that. And I wonder how old was he when he lost his sister? And was there any other close females around him, or anybody molest him or abuse him or abandon him? Because he has too much heartache. He's like a baby inside. My heart goes out to him. And that's why I'm not attacking him. I see he has a lot of issues, and so does the woman. And in a way, it looks like she kind of used that as an opportunity to be with him. They kind of played on each other and parasited on each other. This is how this is coming off to me. They both have mental problems. So she had a 6:15 or 6:30. I don't know what that means, a 6:15 or 6:30. I'm going to back away because y'all said y'all are listening to him right now do a live saying this is not for real. This is all make believe. Oh, thank you, Tammy. So there is a boy. Because I saw a boy. Thank you, baby. You said she has sons. She's more than one. Thank you, baby. I'm gonna let this sit tonight, and y'all let me know what you hear tomorrow. These cards wouldn't look like this, and this was all make a believe. And I felt his mother on him real strong. The mother is afraid, and I saw a death spirit on him, and they want to put this on him to make this happen. So that's why with emergency, he needs to back away and stop talking. Because this is not going to end in his favor because these niggas want to do something to him. And they talking to the police and setting him up, especially if she's saying he been hitting her for years. You know, she building that up right now. Talking to the lawyer, building up and talking to them niggas and see whatever man she's talking to, they believe her. And these women are celebrating because it's like they act like they was for her, but they really glad that she breaking up with her nigga. You see what I'm saying? Some of these women she's talking to wish they could have had the life she had, and they glad that it's being dismantled while they celebrate for like, girl, you know, you need to get out of that. But then thinking to themselves, I wish I can get a hold to him and get a nigga like that. See that? You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm saying to you? A lot of these bitches is not your friend. They'll watch that shit go on and pat your back and help you do that shit. Then really wishing it could be them to step in your motherfucking place, smile in your face all the time. Want to take this, she talk too much and talk about her nigga. She shouldn't have talked about her nigga and what going on. They fight in the house and she manipulates and provokes this man. They both play mind games. So she even had her kids say they was fighting all the time, and but she stayed, right? You see what I'm saying? See, now this is for a legal ploy. Especially if she went to the doctor, or let's say she had a doctor examine her with bruises and shit on her, trying to help build her case so she can get more money and really break this man. I see this man unhappy and miserable. That's what I'm saying. He needs to back away immediately. He needs to go into therapy. That would also help his case and show that he's trying to get himself together. It's not about her, it's about him, and him lashing out. It needs to stop. Because it's going to make him look worse by continuing to play this type of game, then get up here and crack jokes and say this shit is not real. This is not good. This is not going to end well for him playing this the way that he is playing this. And I don't want to see that happen to this man because I truly see the pain in him. I'm not one that automatically take up for women and attack him and don't attack, just attack the man. I don't see that's what needed here. This man has a lot of hurt and heartbreak. He should not get back with her or anybody else until he deals with his own wounds. No, she don't need to put him through therapy. He needs to deal with himself alone, not with her, because she is the antagonist to this shit. And she pushes his buttons to get what she wants and to control him. So she put them through therapy. She said, the therapist said she couldn't deal with him. And it shouldn't be her therapist dealing with him. She not his mama. She not his buddy like that. They're not really friends like that. He's a grown man and he should act like the man in the relationship and deal with his relationship with himself. And his relationship with his mother and other issues, not her. That's why it's not working out. He should stop leaning on and depending on his wife. They have a very volatile, codependent relationship that's very negative and very destructive. He needs to find his own therapy. He needs a break from her, and he needs to work on his own shit and stop blaming her and attacking her and fighting with her or making his issues her issues. His issues are not her issues. His issues are his issues. And with his mother, his father, and everybody in his family. And his heartache and his pain. So the weekend, what I need to do on the weekend, seriously, get some rest, but just continue to go hard today and this weekend. Well, I mean, I don't know. Make a ton of money doing what? I'm just asking for y'all support and donations. And I really want this. This hit me once my assistant told me. I saw that on him. I said, oh my God. Yes, please don't tell me a woman put a man through therapy, because that's a man I don't respect. And that's a man that is not going to heal because a woman is manipulating and controlling him, that did not give birth to him and that did not trigger the issues. His issues are why he's with her, going through what he's going through. She can't fix him. I'm very surprised that you're telling me that, because as a grown man, he needs to handle it himself. What the fuck you mean, Rich? The ball is in your court. Don't slack. Ain't nothing slack about me, and you clearly don't know me, dear, to even speak to me like that. You're not talking to me. And tell me it's in my court. Don't slack. You're not talking to me, because that's not even who I am or what I'm about, and you clearly don't know me, honey. What you said, Doc Dazine. What you said, she said that she keeps him wanting to give him the motherly love. She's not his mother. She can't heal him as a mother, give him motherly love. She's a mother to her children. She's not his mother. She can't fix him. Yeah, he shouldn't, as a grown man, he shouldn't even put this out there like that and fold his lip up like a bitch and talking about she hit him in the goddamn mouth. And why, as a man, would you even look at her to be your mother, your friend, pick your counselors and your teachers for you, and y'all passing lick like y'all got crushes on each other in the goddamn third grade class, goddamn it. See, he needs to fix himself and find out his role as a man, because it ain't for her to do it, because she wasn't there when this was done. She didn't give birth to him. She wasn't there with his childhood. This is going to be a disaster, trying to put her in position to fix his goddamn problems. This is not going to work well at all, at all, at T-A-R. It's not. Like for her to look for him to shit. It's for him to be a grown ass man and put himself in a position to make the right decision, to pick his own therapist, his own counselor, and take responsibility for his own pain and his own childhood wounds that she wasn't there and she had nothing to do with crafting or forming. But she is instigating and digging down worse than this from what I'm seeing. And he is a cold conspirator in his own demise and his own willingness to participate in his own resurrection from being crucified. That's so many different areas. It's not on her, because he's supposed to be the leader. She not supposed to be the nigga leader, taking him to a counselor, getting a therapy for him. That's not even her role. The roles are reversed, and that's why you got what you got here. You see. But anyway, I'm going to get, as she said, he want the same love and affection she give her children. He's not her child. He's supposed to be her man, her lover, her teacher, her confidant, her friend, a role model, and protect her. And she's supposed to bag him on that, but she's not his mother. She didn't give birth to him. She's not the reason for his problems. She is not his savior. Can't nobody save you but yourself. But why is she with him? You have to ask that. Why is she with him? Why does she fight with him? Why does she go along with him now? Why she said he beat her and she put up with it? Both of them sick. See, I wonder what her mom and daddy was like growing up for her to play this role with him and play this goddamn game with him. But anyway, I'm done with this. For now, I'm going to watch and see what happens. I just wanted to put out a reading. If he needs healing and he picked her, that means that's not the one that would be good for him to spend his life with, because both of them twisted. And for him to be a grown man and a leader and a father of that many children, and up here playing this game with a woman who also wants to be the mother and his daddy and his teacher and lead him around like he's one of her children, this has already shown the sickness in him because of the type of manifestation of woman that I'm seeing him with. I know, because I grew up around this shit and dysfunction and stuff, so I can relate to him very well. And it's not her fault, because he's supposed to be the man, not a male, but the man here. And you could tell he's heartbroken by women. And he poked a woman like her to break his heart even more. You see what I'm saying? And play this dance and dysfunction and take his rage and problems out. And then she says he makes her responsible. She's not responsible. That's why he's still sick. And then engaging her fighting like teenagers, see, which tells me his growth was very stunted, the way he's acting. But then again, like you all said, he said it's not real. This is a joke. They're playing a game here. The acceptance state. She doesn't need to accept him where he is. He needs to accept himself, and he needs to go back and unravel this stuff and deal with his wounded little boy Again, that has nothing to do with her. I'm gonna go. Y'all hit and y'all donate. Y'all want me to come back and deal with this? You donate. You support me and subscribe and share this video, because I really, whether he listens to it or not, it doesn't matter to me. As long as I've done what the spirits want me to do, because if he doesn't stop, he's heading for destruction and more problems. If he doesn't handle this differently and stop this, because he's got her so angry, she's going like a train that done jumped the track. And he has fed into this shit for a long time. And it's now time for him to take responsibility and stand up as a man and get the help he needs to get. And he needs to take this in another direction and handle this logically like a grown man. And this silly stuff they're doing is not going to lead to a good end. From what I'm seeing, he can say it's a joke all he wants to. The joke is going to be on him if he does not stop this and provoking this woman like this, and these men involved that want to murder him and leave him out and watch his ass bleed out on the damn floor. See, that's what I'm saying here. I don't see this as a joke at all. I don't see these other people feel like this is a joke, and she doesn't feel like it's a joke. Well, if he doesn't, baby, everybody have their karma. Everybody has their lessons. But anyway, I love y'all. I gotta go.